you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Yeah, Brad Gilmore here with ESPN and CW in Houston. Dennis, Andy, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the film, guys.
Hey, Brad. Hello, Houston.
Yeah, hello. Look, I got to talk to a fellow Houstonian first. Obviously, look, I know you went to Bel Air. I'm a Lamar High School guy, so I hope we can still be friends.
Yeah.
We can get through it. But I also want to tell you this, Dennis, is I want to recognize your work in Reagan because it was one of my favorite movies of the last several years.
Oh, thank you.
And after I watched it, I was so inspired by that film and by the character of the man, the content of the character of the man you portrayed in the movie. And it made me think, in this film too, obviously in a different perspective, are you attracted to films now that not just entertain, but have that inspirational quality to them?
I've always been attracted to that, because I feel like we go to the movies not to see things, but to feel things, and that's what it is. But, I'm attracted to all kinds of movies. I'm really still fascinated with human beings and why they do what they do.
For sure. Now, Andy, Bart said it took a little bit of a twisting of his arm to go into and getting a sequel done.
He said it twisted his arm?
Well, I mean, a little bit. It had to take some convincing, he said.
He's remembering a different history. He twisted my arm. He was like, hey, what about that sequel? Hey, what about that sequel? No, Bart is an idea factory. Whether it's music or movies, he's always got an idea. And so he and Cindy Bond, the original producer, and then Brent McCorkle, who co-directed this with me, they had ideas about what it could be, and I just resisted for the longest time. So I was the one that they were having to twist arms on, and
maybe I misunderstood. Okay,
well, he's remembering his history different. It's funny. I love that man, but for me, it wasn't when they pitched what had happened in Bart's life in the second half of his life, what led to the song "Even If." It just captivated me and really moved me emotionally. And this idea of what happens if you don't, your happily ever after doesn't last and it breaks and life goes back to being hard. Like, where do you find your hope in that journey? And this story, I was like, that's the sequel that I can imagine. Like, we can get that greenlit tomorrow. And so I absolutely thought that the Imagine door was closed for good. But this movie completed it in a way I didn't know it needed. It's amazing.
Was it an automatic yes for you, Dennis, too, when we're coming back for the sequel? It's just automatic, I want to be a part of this again?
I already made a contractual deal with him that I'm in every one of his movies, no matter what.
It's a fact.
Yeah, for the next, 10, 15?
Yeah, until
we have 12 years left on that contract.
Yes.
So I was in, and I was really glad to be a part of it. It's in there as, of course, my characters are past before all this happens. So I'm in there as a memory, as a flashback of one of Bart's good memories of time with his father.
Yeah, earlier this year I lost my father, and when I watched this movie, it did make me think about it in a different and profound way. I feel like that when you lose your dad, there's something that changes you as a man, right? And he follows you, and he becomes in all actuality a guardian angel.
Yeah.
And you remember him in the best of ways, and to me that was what was so beautiful about this film in particular. And Andy, was that something that maybe not particularly that you wanted to make sure you shine on, but it's definitely a message that comes through having that guardianship forevermore?
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. I know that's a tough moment for any person, especially for a man to go through losing his father. And I think that really that idea of fatherhood, that was what was so special about the original movie, is that universal desire to have the approval of a father and to heal that relationship. And I think Dennis said earlier, and it really stuck with me, this idea that sometimes your memories of your father, it softens it a little bit more. And I think this memory that Bart has, there's a soft quality that we're able to fully heal the wound in this movie that we weren't able to fully heal in the first. And there's a beautiful gift that Arthur has, like one last gift to give Bart, that gets given in this film that gives Bart the courage to go be the father he needs to be to his son. So yeah, you could call that a guardian angel, that someone is, I believe in a very real God that doesn't waste any of the pain, and that's used to help Bart find his purpose in his life.
Yeah, there's always time to heal those relationships until there's not.
Yeah.
And then there's regret. And, our memories are really our love for others, and, being able to create those good memories. I know even when my dad was alive, I would think of things that I wanted to say to him or ask him or whatever, that I just felt too much of a coward to ask, and we had a great relationship, actually, but after they're gone, it's too late, and it's also up to them to it's a two-way street, relationships. And one of the things I loved about the first I could only imagine about the character of Arthur was that, he wasn't a good guy. And he was somebody who really changed, truly, authentically changed, and was asking for forgiveness and redemption, even though he felt like he didn't deserve it.
And it's beautiful that it can always happen, right? I mean, we're born in a day, we die in a day, so we also must live in a day. And gentlemen, I really do appreciate y'all taking the time. And Dennis, thank you for what you're doing to bring more production to Texas. I'm really big fan of that as well. So thank you guys.
Let's keep it going.
The time.
You bet.
Let's keep it going.
Take care.
God bless.
Bye.